Mr. Marshall? Mr. Marshall? It's Mrs. Barrett.
Strangled? Sure, I'll get over to Algiers as quick as I can.
Bourbon Street Beat.
Bourbon Street Beat.
Starring Richard Long.
In New Orleans.
Andrew Duggan.
This is the blues.
With Arlene Howell and Van Williams. Produced by Warner Brothers.
Bourbon Street Beat.
And that, Mr. Rattler, is what New Orleans looks like from this side of the Mississippi. Of course, there are a few differences over here in Algiers. There ain't as much money, for instance.
I'll pay you well for this job, I told you then.
What do you want tossed in the river?
I don't want any killing. We still have 7 owners who refuse to sell out for one reason or another.
Yeah, I get the picture.
There's an old man named Jeff Marshall who owns a little store on Hyacinth Street.
Yeah, I know the place.
We'll see him tonight. I want that property. Oh, and, Leo, anything short of murder. Dead men can't sign escrow papers.
What am I doing here so late? Well, I'm keeping the store. Rex and Cal both gone fishing. Some lodge in Canada. I don't mind too much, though. It's a good experience. I'll call you in the morning. Yes?
Mr. Randolph or Mr. Calhoun?
No, Mr. Madison. Mr. Randolph and Mr. Calhoun are out of town, Miss...
Christina. Just call me Christina. I need a bodyguard, Mr. Madison.
Well, you've come to the right place, Christina.
The bodyguard isn't for me.
Oh.
It's for a man named Jeff Marshall. He owns a store in Algiers.
Algiers?
Algiers, Louisiana. It's across the river. Do you know it?
Vaguely, yeah.
His store is on Hyacinth Street, number 11. You can't miss it.
Just what do you want him bodyguarded against?
Some men want his store. May kill him to get it. Tonight, even.
You want somebody tonight?
Tomorrow may be too late. Here. Can you go right now?
Right away. Number 11 Hyacinth Street. Christina, wait.
I can't stay right now. I'll come back later. Oh, one other thing. Don't tell anyone about this. Not anyone.
Sorry, store's closed.
I understand your place is for sale.
You got anything to do with them fellas who was here last week?
Maybe.
Like I told them, the store ain't for sale. Not at your price. Now get out of here.
to turn your back when people are talking to you?
My glasses. I've lost my glasses.
Well, you can't see without them, huh? I found them.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you gonna sell your store, ain't you?
I'll never sell to the likes of you, never. You can kill me, but I won't sell.
We just make an example of you the people of Algiers will remember.
Junius, isn't it late to be making a call? Something's wrong?
I don't know. That's why I'm here. Is something wrong, Walter?
No, Junius. We're doing everything you've asked.
You sure? This deal's important to me, Walter. So important I wouldn't hesitate throwing you to the wolves, not for a minute.
We haven't done anything to interfere, I tell you. Why should we?
I guess you wouldn't. You'd have nothing to gain, would you, Walter?
Nothing to gain and everything to lose. What's happened?
A visit I had planned to convince one of the holdouts of the wisdom of giving in was rudely interrupted.
By the police?
No, by a very efficient young man who just happened to be in the right place at the right time. And apparently ready for the right action.
Must have been a customer, Junius.
Possibly. He wasn't the kind of young man you'd normally associate with Algiers or with Marshall's store. I'd sent Leo alone. Things might have turned out badly.
Did anyone else know Leo was going to be there?
That's my question, Walter.
We told no one. The less we know about this, the better I like it.
Possibly you're right.
You shouldn't worry about it, Junius. Probably just an accident. That won't happen again.
Well, if it does, and I find out that you're involved, Walter, you might not enjoy the luxury of living to regret it.
I've lived a long time already, regretting too many things. Another threat of yours makes little difference, Junius.
We better call a doc.
No, I think he'll be all right. Just a nasty bump on the head. Who is he?
I don't know. Never saw him before. But lucky he came into the store when he did.
I don't know how you got him here without your glasses and all.
Just drug him over to the closest house, that's all. Oh, what are we going to do about this situation, Mrs. Barrett? You going to sell?
The whole neighborhood looks to me for guidance. If I sell my house, they'll all be forced to give in. Besides, they've only offered me half what it's worth.
If they met your price, would you sell then? Would you?
Just what do you mean, Mr. Marshall?
Well, begging your pardon, but everybody in Algiers knows you've been waiting for Christina to come back. Been waiting 20 years. It's common talk.
Yes, sir, that's true. But I'm not waiting any longer.
Oh, I'm mighty glad to hear that. When that young man deserted her and she jumped off the ferry boat, everybody knew the river took her.
No, Mr. Marshall. They've never known it. You can tell the gossips and the busybodies they're all wrong. Christina came back day before yesterday.
Back? Here? To this house?
Yes, we had a cozy little chat.
That's nice, Mrs. Barrett. Real nice.
Do you know something? She doesn't look a day older than when she went away.
No, I don't suppose she would. Well, I better be going. Is it all right to leave him here for a spell?
I'll fix him some nice hot soup when he wakes up, like I've always fixed for Christina. She loves soup.
Yes, ma'am. Good night.
Well, I'm glad to see you're awake, young man. There's a nice cup of hot soup for you.
That's very thoughtful of you, ma'am.
Call me Mrs. Barrett.
How long have I been here?
Couple of hours. Mr. Marshall brought you from his store down the street.
Marshall? Oh, yeah, there was a little fight in his store, wasn't there? That's good soup.
My daughter's favorite. If you feel up to it, I'd like you to meet her. She'll be along soon.
Well, I should be getting back to New Orleans. Either that or make a phone call.
We don't have a phone, but my daughter goes to the city every morning. She can take a message. You'll like her. She's only 19, but she's a fine young lady. And pretty, too.
Well, I'd like to stay, but it's getting pretty late, you know.
Mr. Marshall was very lucky you happened to come into his store tonight.
Well, I was after a can of coffee. That really hit the spot. I feel much stronger now. I think I better be going.
No. Stay and meet my daughter, please. She'll be getting off the ferry right now.
Well, I really don't think I should, Miss Barrett.
Everybody in Algiers is crazy about Christina.
Christina?
That's my daughter's name. My, it's good to have her back. She's been away, you know.
Maybe I will stay and meet your daughter, Miss Barrett.
It's only a step or two from the ferry to Hyacinth Street. She ought to be turning the corner any minute. She's taken this journey so many times. Who knows, hundreds, thousands. What did I tell you? Here she comes now. She's never been late, ever. Not Christina. Come in, Christina. Come in, my dear. This young man is... Christina, come back. You must have frightened her away. She's very shy, you know. Ask anyone in Algiers, they'll all tell you Christina's very shy. Maybe she'll come back later, Miss... Do you know, I'd completely forgotten to ask you your name.
Madison. Kenneth Madison, Mrs. Barrett.
That's a nice name, Kenneth. Christina's a nice name, too, don't you think? It means messenger. The Lord's messenger. And somehow, it fits her so well.
Back to Bourbon Street Beat.
Christina Barrett's been dead for 20 years, son. You must have seen somebody else.
I saw her face. She's the same one that hired me as your bodyguard.
I didn't ask for no bodyguard. You must have dreamed this up.
Here's the money she gave me.
Well, that'd be like Christina, all right. She was always trying to help people. We're in a heap of trouble here on Hyacinth Street. I guess you sort of gathered that.
They want you to sell your property, don't they?
Me and everybody else on this block. All but 7's already sold out.
Who's doing the buying?
An outfit named Miracle Development Company in New Orleans. Claim they want to put up a housing project in Algiers.
Are they giving you fair prices?
They're trying to steal our land, that's what it amounts to. And them that won't sell gets beat up, or worse. One of the fellas had his house burned down. He sold.
But didn't you go to the police?
We can't prove that those thugs have anything to do with the real estate company. The company claims it's the work of a rival outfit trying to discredit him.
You gonna sell?
Not a chance.
Maybe you do need a bodyguard. What if your visitors come back?
The rough stuff didn't work on me. No use in them trying again.
I hope you're right, Mr. Marshall. Well, I better be getting back to town. You know, this, Christina, I just can't get off my mind. How did Mrs. Barrett's daughter die?
Well, she had a job over in New Orleans. Used to come back on the ferry every night. And one day she met a fellow over there in the city.
20 years ago.
He was going to marry her, but he changed his mind. Folks say that night on the way home, she jumped or fell off the boat into the river. They never found the body. Mrs. Barrett always claimed that Christina never jumped, that she just went away somewhere. So every night, she'd wait for her to get off the ferry boat. But she never came.
Till a couple of days ago.
She never came.
What are you doing, partner? You're supposed to be catching our dinner.
I hooked enough dinner to last us a week. Fought that little beggar for 20 minutes. Then the leader broke, the reel came off, and a bee stung me where I am fairly sensitive. And to top it off, I stepped on a very unfriendly snake coming back to this, So tonight, pretzels.
Plus, fresh cheese just came in, some ice cold beer, and an added treat, this week's edition of the Arctic Circle Gazette.
Missing glacier found. Weren't there any messages for us at the store?
No, our disappearance has been a complete success.
Oh. No word from Kenny at all, huh?
Not a word, but knowing our young aide, I'm sure he's running the firm from a parked car, a canoe, or a seat in the lodges.
Well, I'm quite flattered that you're interested in buying stock in the development company, Mr. Madison. I can assure you that the Miracle Development Company can withstand the most rigid investigation.
Well, that's good, Mr. Ratner, because I'd like to do a lot of investigating. I mean, my grandfather in Dallas did leave me $4 million. I don't want to just throw my money away, you know.
Oh, no, I should say not. Well, any questions you have, I'll be most happy to answer for you.
Fine. First of all, I hear you're planning a big housing project in Algiers.
Yes.
Where do you plan on putting it? I hear it's pretty well built up over there.
Well, we've acquired a large tract of choice land just overlooking the river.
But don't people already own the land next to the river? Aren't there houses and stores there?
Oh, we bought the people out. Every existing building will be either torn down or moved.
Do you have clear title to all the property?
Well, practically speaking, yes. There are 6 or 7 owners we're still negotiating with.
Well, then you can't proceed with the project until they've agreed to sell.
Well, we're offering them a premium price. Just a matter of a few days before we have the property.
Mr. Ratner, I know that a company is only as good as the executives behind it. You mind answering a few questions about yourself personally?
Not at all.
Well, just what is your background?
Well, I've been connected with successful real estate developments for several years.
Here in New Orleans?
Yes, and in Atlanta, Memphis, and in Williamsburg.
You seem to have covered a lot of territory. Did you get your training here in the South?
Well, yes and no. I'm a graduate of Pennsylvania Tech. I've always felt, though, that an actual experience in the real estate business is the best teacher by far.
I'm sure it is. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Ratner.
I think this housing project will be a fine thing for Algiers. It'll eliminate the slum problem and the juvenile delinquency problem, and also offer low-cost housing for a lot of people.
Sounds great to me.
Well, if you need any more information, I'd be...
I think I have all I need. You'll be hearing from me very soon, Mr. Ratner.
Fine.
Good day.
Good day.
That's right, Junius Ratner. I want a copy of every story that ever mentioned him in a Memphis newspaper. Right. Yeah, Kenneth Madison, with Randolph and Calhoun, investigators here in New Orleans. We want all possible information on a former student at Pennsylvania Tech. Name is Junius Ratner, R-A-T-T-N-E-R. Probably attended college there some 25 years ago. That's right. Thanks. He says he was in the real estate business in Williamsburg. Anything you can find out about him would be most helpful. Thanks.
I want results, not excuses. There are still 7 people who refuse to sell out.
Look, I'm doing the best I can. It's the old lady who's lousing up the works.
Mrs. Barrett.
Yeah. People in Algiers like her. They listen to what she says. She says she won't sell, they won't sell. Plus, I suppose I could take care of her.
Like you took care of Marshall at the store? And he's still holding out? We could have scared him more if we'd sent a grammar school kid in a Mardi Gras mask.
Look, I told you I had a knife right at his throat, huh?
And some college kid came in and rescued him. Well, let me tell you something. If you that property goes into escrow tomorrow, I get myself another man. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
You're late.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't just stand there. Come in where it's warm.
I'd rather stay outside. I'm used to the cold.
Christina, I want to hold you. It's been so long, my baby.
No, please.
I don't understand. Every night you get off the ferry just like you used to, but you won't come into the house. Where have you been? What's happened that's changed you so much?
You know where I've been. Everybody knows. For 20 years.
Mr. Marshall, it's a pleasant surprise. Come in.
Thank you.
What can I do for you today?
Store blew up last night over in Algiers.
One of the ones that wouldn't sell.
Lucky he wasn't in when it happened.
Have a seat.
The authorities say that the explosion was probably caused by a leaking gas main. I say it was dynamite. I guess I was wrong. Maybe they won't beat me up again. Looks like they'll bomb my store instead. So I come to you.
To do what?
Well, you're a private detective, ain't you?
Well, I work here, but the 2 men that own the firm, they're out of town.
I talked to some of the others, and we got some money together. We want to hire you to try to put a stop to this outfit some way.
Well, I don't know if I can help you or not. I've already tried. We have to prove some connection between these beatings and the accidents and the Miracle Development Company. I've gathered all the information I can about the company and its president, Junius Ratner. So far, I haven't found anything that'd show any connection.
Nothing?
Ratner's been in the real estate business in Memphis, Atlanta, a lot of different places. He and a partner were arrested 4 years ago in Williamsburg on a swindle charge. So far, that's the only black mark I found against him. The jury found him innocent.
Well, what about this company here? Why do they want that particular piece of land so bad?
I can't answer that yet. But I don't think it has anything to do with the housing development.
Me too. There's an old story that Lafitte the pirate buried some treasure over there in Algiers a long time ago.
People don't usually go around looking for buried treasure with dynamite, Mr. Marshall. I'll keep working on this. Do the best I can. Meanwhile, keep your money. After all, I have a personal reason for wanting to solve this mystery in Algiers.
What's that?
Christina. I'd like to find out who she really is.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
I'm not quite sure what I believe in. After seeing a ghost, talking to a ghost, touching a ghost.
don't see so good without my glasses.
You won't tell your store, huh? Well, you're gonna sell! You're gonna sell! You're gonna sell!
Something, buddy? I thought I saw a friend of mine come in here. Guess I was wrong.
Now, back to Bourbon Street Beat.
What's the matter with you?
I can't sleep.
Well, it's a little hard to do when you're trying to get dressed at the same time.
Yeah, well, at least I'm worried about the office. Who knows what intriguing blackmail schemes or lovely damsels in distress may be slipping through our fingers.
Who cares?
Who cares? Listen, pal, this miserable shack may be your idea of vacation heaven, with no lights, no electricity, no phone, no plumbing, and I might add parenthetically, no women. As for me, I like my creature comforts. You seen my worms?
Worms. Worms? This is dry fly country, remember?
Yeah, well, you stick to your flying red ants and your silver professor. But as for me, I shall appeal to those miserable trout through their more basic instincts. That's one thing that the fish and I have in common.
Worms?
Food.
Worms.
Mr. Marshall? Mr. Marshall? It's Mrs. Barrett.
Strangled? Sure, I'll get over to Algiers as quick as I can.
You don't have to tell me about it, Martin. It's in all the papers.
Why couldn't you have waited till tonight to see me? Yeah, well, I couldn't come to your office, and I couldn't wait till tonight. Look, Mr. Ratner, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill him. I got drunk, and I guess I lost my temper.
Lost your temper? I told you dead men can't sign escrow papers. No, in cop in town will be down on our necks.
Well, they can't prove anything.
Not unless you talk. And you just might sing real loud and clear.
They don't know I did it.
If you You were drunk. You probably left your fingerprints all over that store. They're probably out looking for you right now.
Yeah. Look, maybe I better get out of town, huh? You want to pay me off now?
Yeah, it's a good idea, Martin, for you to get out of town. Way out.
Where?
Morning, Mr. Radner.
Hello, good morning.
I thought I'd wander over and look at your project. My father always said that investments are a business that require putting in time, as well as money.
Well, I'd be delighted to show you around, Mr. Madison. Unfortunately, I don't have the architect's plans with me, but I could describe them for you if you like.
Well, I've already had a look around. Dug up a couple of questions that need answers.
Only too happy to oblige.
You said something about offering premium prices for the property.
Exactly.
Well, I've talked to some of the landowners. They claim they've been offered a little more than half of the assessed worth.
Well, Mr. Madison, a good businessman has to try to purchase low and sell high. I think you'd want a good businessman to handle your investments, wouldn't you?
Offer a little more than half, and threaten with violence.
I'd heard about that, too. I've been trying to get to the bottom of it.
No one but you represents a Miracle Development Company.
No one. Nor do I think there's much of a mystery about what's happening. Knowing that I need those land parcels to complete my holdings, it'd be a good way for someone to make a profit, and a very good profit at that. By tying up those land parcels and then holding us up for a handsome price, don't you think?
Frankly, Mr. Ratner, I don't know what to think at this point. I'll see you later.
That poor Mr. Marshall, and all because he wouldn't sell his property. I feel it's my fault, really.
Let the police find out whose fault it is, Miss Barrett. Don't blame yourself.
It's the Miracle Development Company that I blame, really. Although I don't know what I could do about it. One of their men was here again today.
Did he threaten you?
Nobody who admits he's from the company ever threatens anyone. The hoodlums do that after dark.
There's only 5 of you left now that haven't sold.
Why do they want this land so badly? Nobody was ever that anxious before to buy property in Algiers.
Maybe everyone on Hyacinth Street's going to be wealthy. I finally got the report on the college record of the president of Miracle Development.
That Mr. Ratner, whatever his name is? Well, what's his college record have to do with all this?
He went to Pennsylvania Tech. He was studying to be a mining engineer.
Oh, well, I expect he thinks this house is sitting on a coal mine.
Well, I doubt that. But it could be sitting on an oil field.
Oil? On Hyacinth Street?
Well, sure would explain a lot of things.
Then they don't want to set up a housing development at all. How are we going to stop them?
Sooner or later, Ratner's going to make a slip.
Oil? Wait till I tell Christina about this.
Christina? Are you expecting her today?
Tonight. She'll be on the Algiers ferry, just as she always is.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, Mrs. Barrett, but I thought Mr. Madison might,
Sergeant?
They found a body in the river. Of course, we might just be grasping for straws, but it could be one of those men you tangled with in Mr. Marshall's store. Would you like to take a look?
Sure would. I'll be back later. If Christina should return, don't let her get away again.
I'll try not to, but you know Christina, or do you? Do any of us know Christina?
Now, back to Bourbon Street B.
Trick to successful fly casting is never to carry the rod further back than perpendicular on the back cast, thus keeping your fly high in the air, as you will note.
Rex? Yeah, I know. You want me to row the boat back into shore again, right?
If you would, please.
The secret to successful fishing, partner, is to catch a fish. Just watch this.
Keep your line tight and your rod tip up.
Yeah, keep the line in. Say, who's this fish fighting, you or me?
Look out for the log, right in front.
Yeah. Oh, this baby must be 10 inches long if he's a foot.
He's not fighting anymore, and stop stripping.
Yeah, stop stripping. Well, don't
Stop
just stand there. Get the net. Well, shall we row into shore and climb that tree you caught, partner?
Worms.
Is that the guy?
Yeah, that's the one. You know his name?
Yeah, Leo Martin. He's a waterfront thug.
How long's he been dead?
Since early morning, apparently.
Is he the one that murdered Marshall?
Fingerprints check.
So the Miracle Development Company got rid of him.
That's a theory, Madison.
Theory. Why don't you arrest Ratner and put a stop to all this murder and brutality and the theories?
Because we still don't have any proof. And besides, there's not the slightest bit of evidence connecting his company with anything illegal.
Now this Leo Martin can't talk either.
And if the property owners do know anything, they're too scared to talk about it. But you've been a big help, more than you know. By the way, you going to be in your office later on this evening if we want to talk to you?
No, I'll check with you. I gotta stop by and pick up some supper, and I gotta meet somebody.
Cold air. Please come in tonight.
I can't. The house has bad memories for me.
Come where I can get a look at you just once.
Not until you sell the house.
Sell the house?
I won't come in. Sell the house and we can be together. Otherwise...
Evening, Christina.
Oh, no. Let me go. Please, I've got to get out of here.
Not this time.
Oh, please, you don't know what you're doing. Let me go.
Mrs. Barrett, take a good look at this girl. Is this your daughter, Christina?
No. Daughter. You're not Christina.
Now you've done it.
Who are you, anyway? What's all this about?
I can't talk now. It's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yes. I'm being followed. Please let me go.
Not till you've answered some questions.
All right. At your office tonight, midnight. I'll explain everything.
Perhaps it would be better if I met you at your place, Miss Lewis.
Oh, you know? All right, then. At my apartment, midnight. I suppose you should be told the truth.
I don't know what to think. I've been a fool, I guess.
You couldn't help it. You've waited years for your daughter to come back. It's easy to believe something you want to believe.
But why she would never come into the house? Why, she always stood in the shadows so I couldn't see her face. Who is she, Mr. Madison? Who would do such a thing?
Well, I hope to find out tonight. One thing for sure, though. She was trying to get you to sell your house.
Mr. Madison, my father.
Sit down, my boy. The advantage is all mine tonight. I know much more about you than you do me, or Mary.
You're not really a ghost after all, are you?
No.
Your name's Mary Lewis. You work for Ratner, don't you? Your job was to impersonate poor Mrs. Barrett's dead daughter to persuade her to sell her property. Tries all the angles, doesn't he?
I'm afraid I'm to blame, Mr. Madison.
No, Father.
I used to work for Ratner, a geologist. Our relationship was, well, I suppose the word is unsavory. When I found I was getting more and more involved in his shady deals, I tried to get out. It was too late. He had too much on me. Then, this happened. Only my brain and my mouth were of any use to him, or danger. And to keep me from talking about what I knew, that there's oil on that land in Algiers, he blackmailed us into helping him. It's been hanging over my head for months, years.
He said if I pretended to be Christina and talk Mrs. Barrett into selling, he'd return some papers my father signed a long time ago.
When I was in deepest.
And you fell for that?
We had to take the chance. He said if she sold, all the others could be persuaded to sell too.
You know, this is just the break I've been looking for. Someone to testify against Ratner and split his racket wide open.
I wouldn't dare do that. It would mean prison for me. In some way or somehow, he'd get Mary.
I only came to you in the first place because I overheard Ratner say he was going to have Mr. Marshall beaten up. I didn't want to have that happen. So I hired you as bodyguard. But somehow Ratner found out that I had gone to your office. He's followed me everywhere now. I couldn't risk seeing you again.
Ratner won't touch you, Mary. I'll guarantee that. You'll face the future much more happily, Mr. Lewis, when your past is over. You know, murder and blackmail carry a much stronger rap than a shady deal or two.
I hired you to do a job. But nevertheless, Mr. Marshall's dead. Mrs. Barrett knows I'm an imposter and her heart's broken. I think that's enough trouble for everyone right now, Mr. Madison.
Now, back to Bourbon Street Beat.
And now you know the truth.
May I speak to you a moment in the hall?
There's nothing more to say, really.
There is. Randolph and Cal will be back tomorrow. I'm going to tell them all this. Maybe they can persuade you and your father to change your minds. You know, Christina, I'm glad you turned out to be real. More my type than ghosts.
You've had a busy evening, my dear. Perhaps a little ride might relax you.
phone. Call the police. I give up. I give up.
I'm through. I'm an old man.
That'll be enough of that, Ratner. I'd hate to hit an older man.
I don't know whether it looks better on the right side or the left. But either way, it looks very impressive.
Well. Magna cum laude.
Not until Wednesday. I was just trying it on for size. Mary Lewis, Mr. Randolph, Mr. Calhoun.
Miss Lewis, how do you do?
Though I prefer calling her Christina. It means messenger, Lord's messenger. And somehow it fits her so well.
Well, I'd say just about any name would fit. Well, Professor, what have you been up to in our absence besides adjusting tassels and collecting Lord's messages?
Well, I have a couple of minor things to report.
Oh?
But I think both of you better have a nice, strong drink before I do.
Well, with suggestions like that, our young friend's bound to go quite far. Something for you, Miss Messenger?
Sorry, we're doing court in half an hour.
Civil ceremony?
Oh, a murderer I apprehended is being arraigned. We'll be back later.
As that great Fisher fella, Isaac Walton, once said, here's to modern plumbing, telephones,
and creature comforts.
A Warner Brothers television production.
Bourbon Street Beat. Bourbon Street Beat. There is a throb and a wail and a sob in the beat. On Bourbon Street Beat. Bourbon Street Beat. The heartthrob you find when you're peeking behind the scene. In New Orleans, this is your theme. The music for a man who can do a dream.